Hey, yo, what's up, guys? Your boy Ed from Leeds of Beach. You already know. Today, I want to talk about this new Brave deck that I built. It's another pile deck like I kind of used to play back in the day with like my Sprite decks because, Brave used to be in that. But in this one, it's mostly Brave, K9, Crystron. I have a small Speedroid engine in here. It's just like the 3 Teratops and the 1 Talk board. But I'm going to show you guys why I play them and how they can bridge into other decks because honestly, the Speedroid really helps you bridge into the Brave or into the Crystron, which is actually really good. And let's go ahead and get started with that. We're going to talk about 3 Water Enchantress and 1 Griffin Rider. This is great. Water Enchantress banishing from hand or grave to add the Radamatum here from deck to hand or grave to hand. It's actually really good. So honestly, great cards. Moving on, I play 3 Solfador and 2 Solfefnir. So for the Crystron cards, these are the very first few of them. And Crystron is going to be honestly basically the same how I normally play with my K9. I really like, honestly, this card here. Honestly, both Smiger and this purple one got so much better playing the Brave engine and the Speed Road engine because the Speed Road engine you can special summon one, add the other, special the other, and then link. And I'm playing Cherubini. Cherubini allows me to send any level 3 from the deck to the grave, and these are both level 3s. It's really good. I think I had a match yesterday with an opponent where like I just kept on like adding cards from deck to hand, and then like sending one of these with Cherubini was even better because it just kept going me. It kept going and going and going. Honestly, Scrap Recycler, Regulus. I really like pile decks. For the people who don't know that, I actually really just enjoy playing like really like engine heavy decks, like multiple engines. I really enjoy it. I think it's a lot of fun. 3 Joko. I wanted to try out something for fun. 3 Yuzuna, very standard. 1 Lantern with Lupus. I'm not playing Noroi here. I think the normal summon Noroi is not that great, especially because not you would be relying on the normal summon for Noroi, but then like Brave just says that you can't activate your normal summons effect, so it conflicts there, and then I'm also playing, like I said, the 3 Spearoid Teratop and the 1 Takatom board. Cherubini is just such a good card. It also sends for cost, so it's really good. I had an opponent yesterday who he didn't know that the Smiger and whatnot, the purple one, they banished themselves for cost to search, and they were trying to bail me. So then, like, I sent with Cherubini for cost, I banished for cost. He missed, like, he had Bell, he missed opportunity with, like, Ash, he missed opportunity with Bell, was crazy. Hand traps, 3 Fua, 3 Ash, of course, and the Droll. I'm playing, I think it's like 44 cards in this deck, if I'm not mistaken. I was also playing one other engine here yesterday to make it like an actual pile deck, which I'm probably going to revert to so I can play like about like maybe 50 cards in the main deck. But it's going to be Swap Frog engine. 3 Swap Frogs, the 1 Mirror Jade, and then the 1 Ice Barrier spell. They honestly, they play really well with each other. And since all the Crystron monsters are water and the Water Enchantress is water, you can discard any of them. It used to be like discarding Nimble Beaver or Nimble Angler to summon out beavers and whatnot, but we're over that already. Moving on. Double Rite of Adamasier, Faithful Adventure, and Dracoback, all for the Brave engine, of course. For the Crystron engine, you have the Inclusion and Foolish Burial, also really good for Brave engine, of course. And then for the K9s, I'm only playing the Case of K9. I was going to play the Quick Play, but I think I put that in the side deck, like in the main deck, but I put it in the side deck. And I think it's definitely, it's actually better in the side. And then 3 droplets and a cluster. Droplet and cluster, just really good cards, allowing me to honestly allowing me to be able to play going second, because sometimes my opponents can make like really scary boards and it kind of sucks. But with that being in my deck, honestly the droplet just being in the deck just makes the deck so much better. Let's go with synchros first. Just like in K9, I originally wasn't gonna play this, but just like in K9 Crystron, I had to actually switch into to both of these. Originally, I was only going to play the Skeletus, But it ended up being that I cut the swap frog, like I said, before I started tournament yesterday at locals, and I cut out the totally awesome from the extra deck, and I was lucky enough that I had the FA Dawn Drexler on me. I just think it's such a good card. I think that's it for all the synchros. Some of the Xyzes I play are very, very standard, of course. Cyber Dragon, Infinity, and Nova. Um, River Stormer is really good, and another mandatory, in my personal opinion, is of course the Ripper. Like I said, I do have the quick play in the side deck, so there goes Werewolf. And then to wrap up the rest of the Xyz, this is going to be Nash Knight and 104. Just overall really good cards that allow me to play on anybody's turn. Honestly, I can make the Nash Knight on turn 0 on my opponent's turn, and you know that always works out really well. Clockwork Knight, Platinum Gadget, Cherubini, like I said, such a good card. Um, we have SP Little Knight, and then I think two really big flex spots here are Access Code Talker and Link Spider. I like Access Code Talker a lot because I have been finding myself to have moments where I would summon out like a Platinum Gadget on top or at the bottom or whatever, and then the Cherubini on the other spot. Now I just have two monsters that I can't really do anything with. Now if I'm going second, that allows me to continue extending by making Access Code Talker, and then actually since they're one light and then the other one's a dark, it's even better because now you have more resources for access code in the graveyard. I think there was a turn yesterday where I might have what was it? I think I linked away the token, made a link spider, and then I linked two away, and I think I had made like an SP or something, and it was just crazy because it was just such an easy transition. I think I had like two monsters which I used the Spearoids to make the Platinum Gadget because it requires two machines, right? So they're both machines. You can make Platinum Gadget, and then you can use two other monsters to make SP Little Knight. And if you really need to make it vanish, make the vanish, but you want to OTK, so that's why you have access code. You just link that away and make an access code for 43, which is not bad. Not 53, but 43. But thank you guys for watching. I just like taking different takes on decks. Honestly, I want to be able to play something different. I don't like playing the same old thing that everybody else is playing, and I think this is a lot of fun. I'm really enjoying it. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and I'll see you guys on the next video.